Hi.
What's up, man? How are you?
How are you doing?
Good, man. Good.
Introduce yourself.
Andy Meyers, number 34, defense and transition player for Ireland Lacrosse.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
You, Andy Meyers, are Toronto Rock player of the game against Israel today. Now, it was a tough loss.
Yeah, it was a tough one today.
How do you feel the team did?
We played hard for 4 quarters, which is all you can ask for, really. We went up against a team who, was a little better prepared, just played together more as a team today. And they out-hustled us. They outworked us. They deserved to win. It's one of those games where you just got to kind of shake it off, got to realize we're playing 3 more games this tournament.
On the back of this loss, how do you think the team goes forward?
Oh, well, I think it's good. The next 2 days we're going to have off days. We don't have any games the next 2 days, which is nice. We'll have practice Wednesday, so practice, we really got to come, get prepared, get our scouting report. Watching the film of this game that coach sends out is going to be really important. Being able to break that down, kind of see where we can improve. And then I feel like this team, since we haven't played together a whole lot, we're just going to keep getting better the more we play together.
So tell me a little bit about your history with lacrosse since you were young. You're 21 now.
21, yeah. So,
tell me, when did it start?
I actually didn't win a lacrosse game my first 3 years playing lacrosse. I was 0-25, 5th through 7th grade. Lost every single game, mostly blowouts. We just got crushed. And then 8th grade, a bunch of my buddies and I were playing together, and we just kind of got together, and we were like, all right, we're tired of losing. We get together. We're going to start practicing more, playing wall ball, all that stuff that you need to do to get better, and then ended up going undefeated, winning the state championship in 8th grade. And then that was kind of like my first year where I fell in love with lacrosse. And then went to Marquette my freshman year of college to play Division I ball. Ended up transferring to where I am now, Carthage College, where I'm going in my senior year to play Division III lacrosse for them. So
I gotta know, the undefeated year in 8th grade, was that the same team?
Yeah, same team, pretty much the same kids that played, and we just really dedicated ourselves to the game. We came together. I mean, that team was genuinely like we just loved hanging out with each other. We were all best friends, so it was like we just came together as a team and had some good coaching and a little bit of luck, and yeah.
So you are a player. I mean, you're a player of the game because you showed during the game that you wouldn't give up until the very, very end. You were still driving forward, still trying to make those transition balls come through. Where does the fire come from? Where does the drive come from?
When you come from a place like Kansas, it's not a hotbed lacrosse area. It's not like college coaches coming to your high school games. It's not all the glitz and glamour and all that of East Coast lacrosse. So, if you aren't willing to go out and just completely outwork and scrap and claw and fight your way, you're not going to make it. I mean, especially once you start trying to make it in the college game. You never know if you're going to step on the field, if you're going to be the most talented or the most skilled, but one thing that you can always control is how hard you work and how much you fight.
So tell me about your involvement with Ireland Lacrosse. When did it start? How were you eligible?
Yeah.
And why did you do it?
Right. Yeah. Well, so I am eligible for Irish citizenship through my grandparents. So got my Irish passport, got my Irish birth certificate, because my dad's thinking was one day if you want to move to Europe, it'd be good to have this. You can get a work visa. And then we found out about Ireland Lacrosse just through social media and, the website and everything like that, and decided to go try out in October of 2015 for the 2016 European Field Championships. So made that team, went to Budapest last summer, and just had a blast. I mean, it was the most fun I'd had playing lacrosse maybe ever. And then had never played box lacrosse before, but a lot of the guys on the Budapest team had, and they said you should come out to Dublin for the box tryouts. And so I was like, all right, give it a shot. Came out, had a great time, was fortunate enough to make the team, and then ended up here. But yeah, I mean, playing with Ireland Lacrosse has truly been a blessing, getting to know all these guys, getting to know guys that direct the program, Michael Kennedy, John Kavanaugh, all those guys. So, it's been an awesome experience.
So the last year playing college ball, you guys reached the second round of the NCAA championships, only to lose that to Denison. How was the journey, I guess, and how was it, reaching that state?
It was good. It's tough whenever your season ends, but this was the best we had done in program history. It was the farthest we had ever made it in the NCAA tournament. We were fortunate enough to win another conference regular season title, so it's 3 years in a row. We've won a conference championship. But yeah, I mean, it's always great when you get a chance to go to the NCAA tournament and play against like the team. We played Denison, and they were ranked number 4 in the country at the time. So whenever you get to play against top level competition like that, like I'm just the type of guy that I love playing in those games because you want to go out and you want to play the best. You want to test yourself.
So coming out of Carthage, you got a year left.
Mm.
What's the plan?
So I'm studying history and political science, and then I redshirted my freshman year at Marquette because I had a wrist injury, and so I have 1 more year of eligibility, and I want to do 1 more year of school to get my master's in education. So we'll probably end up transferring to another school. Hopefully we'll be able to play 1 more year. Hopefully go into a school that has a lacrosse program. So that would be awesome. And then after that, after I get my master's in education, goal is to teach high school and keep coaching lacrosse. So.
You were the conference player of the year. You were also first team in the conference. So you say you might move school. Can you see yourself moving up to Division 2 or Division 1?
Yeah, that's a possibility. It involves, talking to some coaches and seeing if they have their recruiting class open or not, if they have any spots open. But that's definitely a possibility. And talking with the athletic director at Carthage, getting all my transcripts together, stuff like that, and talking to other coaches. So. But yeah, we'll see.
So you played lacrosse now, you're 21, you started in, you said 5th grade, so you would have been 9.
Yeah.
So you've been playing for 12 years.
Yeah.
There's got to be some good memories over those 12 years. What's the best moment you've had in your lacrosse career so far?
Best moment in my lacrosse career. I would definitely say going back to high school, my senior year, and we were playing one of our big rivals, Pembroke Hill, and we had never beaten them before in program history. And we played them on their home field, which is a packed crowd, night game, under the lights and everything like that, and ended up winning by 1 goal last second. Super close game. And just my 12 best friends in high school were my 12 fellow seniors on the lacrosse team. So it was like all those guys, we were all super close. We all hung out on weekends. We all, we did everything together. So just being able to go to battle with, that group of guys and pull out a big win like that was just huge.
Aside from on the field antics, what's the funniest moment you've had in your lacrosse career so far?
So I would definitely say we were staying on a lacrosse trip in a hotel, and I had a roommate that was on my team, and he decided that he wanted to bring a guest back at night to our room.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and so it was about 3 a.m. I was sleeping actually, and so then he's like, "Dude, like there's a situation," and kind of explains it to me, and I'm still half asleep, like what is going on? Like, oh my god. And then I'm just like, yeah, dude, like whatever. And I grab like a bunch of random stuff that I don't even need, like grab like a pillow and a blanket, and then ended up like just out in the hallway knocking on my teammates' doors, like trying to find a room so I can sleep in, just because I'm trying to help my buddy out. But yeah, that was a rough night. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep, but yeah, it was a funny memory. We still laugh about it.
We've heard that you are the heaviest sleeper. We've heard that you snore to a degree where it wakes up people in the rooms next door. Is that true? Can you disclose it to us?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely true. Unfortunately, I'd like to lie and say that it's not, but yeah, I snore quite a bit. But
well, look, you, Andy Meyers. You, Andy Meyers, are our Toronto Rock Player of the Game. Congratulations, and I hope you do really well in the rest of the tournament. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. It's an honor to be here.